Taurus, Gemini, to your mid-month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in the mid-month. Best message, please. Remember, guys, that time is a little fluid, so mid-month could have started for some of you around the 10th to the 11th. Some others of you, it could say, you know what, it's starting right now, right? Because time is a little fluid. So, and sometimes not a little, sometimes a bit more than that. But we are doing this for the majority of somewhere within the mid-month. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. Clarifying on the situation, please. She's got some 5. You have some challenging times going on over here. Some kind of challenge going on around you. Maybe some competition, a little bit of a conflict going on, whether it's within yourself or people around you. There could be some quarreling that's going on. If you have someone that's going, that's around you who's trying to make this conflict, it feels kind of like a power struggle. To be honest, that's really what it feels like for the majority of you. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. Clarifying on the mid-month for Taurus, Gemini, please. Balance. Trying to keep the balance over here. This looks like a love relationship. It doesn't have to be. It could be friendship, but however it is, it's almost like the two of you are trying to stay balanced within the situation as you're having challenging times. There could be some kind of competition going on, stepping on each other's toes, power struggle, something going on over here, my friends, right? Where the love abounds. Ace of Cups. Trying to keep that Ace of Cups going. Trying to keep this relationship as balanced as possible for the well-deserved reward. So it does feel like you are going through some kind of power struggle with someone, right? But you're really trying to keep that love alive because you do feel that, you do deserve this. And Spirit says you do deserve, to be loved. You do deserve the rewards that are coming in from the Ace of Cups. But with this struggle, though, is just really hard, really trying to keep this going, right? This is very difficult. So let's clarify on those really fast before we keep moving on. Because, yeah, I see that. It's like, I want to balance it. I want to keep that love going. Because I do feel like, I've put a lot of hard work into this love situation, into this relationship, into whatever it is I love. And you know what? I deserve the reward. I deserve the happiness, And the two of you deserve to be happy. But I've gone through some really challenging times. Let's see how this is going on. Trying to keep this love alive. Wanting to keep this love alive. It's almost like you feel like, this was a gift from the God. I want to keep this going. I want to keep this balance, but I'm really struggling over here. And I do deserve this. King of Pentacles. Taurus energy coming out right there. I do deserve this love. But trying to keep the balance, it really does hurt with the Six of Cups coming out. It's like it does, but there's a lot of past here. There's a lot of past here, and it's kind of like remembering the past when we had the happier days, when we weren't in challenge times, when we're not struggling, right? But it does feel like you really are doing that. For some of you, how is this? Let's get these cards out really fast. Cycle change of judgment. Knight of Wands. The well-deserved reward. We have the Emperor. Knight of Wands. Okay, so definitely fire over here. And the Three of Cups. Celebration. Wanting that well-deserved celebration. I'm actually getting 2 stories over here. I just want you to know. Take what resonates, take what doesn't resonate. For some of you, there's a third-party situation. You have a challenging time with somebody you could be dealing with, a Taurus. You could be thinking about the happier times with this Taurus, trying to keep this balance. But you do have a cycle change coming, walking into a new world because of the Ace of Cups with the Judgment. Judgment call has been made. With the Emperor and the Knight of Wands, I feel is the same exact friggin' person. So I do feel like there could be 3 energies here. 3 different energies. You, an earth sign, and a fire sign. If you know that that's not it, then it's just you remembering the good times with this fire sign, trying to make this new beginning, trying to keep the Ace of Cups alive, like I said in the very beginning, trying to keep this reward, this celebration, wanting to celebrate life, wanting to keep everything good. For others of you, I do definitely see that you have some past history and you're trying to keep the balance between the Ace of Cups, a new love coming into your life, who is the Emperor and the Knight of Wands, with the 3 of Cups, trying to make up your decision because of third-party situation, which you feel was a judgment call. Something was karmic, but something has come to light. It's like the Lord has blown his horn and said, that's enough of this relationship that you're having a challenging time in. I'm bringing in the Emperor. Take it how it resonates. It's your story. You know if you're dealing with 2 different people, or if it's you trying to fix and reconcile with this fire sign. Okay? It doesn't even have to be fire. It could be water. It could be anybody. But for now, that's where we're going to stay because it's just easier. If you know you're not dealing with a fire sign, you put the sign in that's good for you. I am going to use the fire sign so I don't get confused. Because to me, it looks like you're dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus. And you are either going to be dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries. It could be any fire sign. So, however it is. But it looks like no matter what, you're trying to keep this ace because you know it's a gift from the universe. Whether it's this new love coming into your life or a renewal of love from this ex-person or from the person that you're with now needing to reconcile. So whether it's a reconciliation, wanting your ex from the past, or this new person coming in and you have a third-party situation. Everybody's story is going to be different. Refusing to see what's going on within the situation during this mid-month as the giving and receiving, but you have to seek the truth within the situation. Giving and receiving is interesting because we do have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups says, with the Judgment, oh, my shit. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups. Don't tell me you're not dealing with fire sign. Somebody's definitely dealing, and I'm going to put that there because that goes there with the giving or receiving of this fire sign. Keeping the balance is you refusing to see what is really going on within the situation. You do have the Ace of Cups, like I said, figure out how this person is there or whether you have 2. Needing to let go of one to allow the gift of this fire sign to come through. The Ace of Cups is the karmic of the Judgment, saying you've given so much, you deserve the reward. Here's your reward. Your reward is to have the new cycle change, to have the celebration, to have the love that you deserve. With the Knight of Cups, and within this relationship, it's saying the Knight of Cups is here. They give and receive the way that you want a relationship to be. And not only that, it's like the universe is saying, here's your Knight of Cups. Oh, that's a Knight of Cups. Oh, coming with love. Okay. Yeah, here's your Knight of Cups. He's bringing in all this love. He's offering you love just like you wanted. It's almost like it's manifested, but it's also karmic reward. the karmic growth within a relationship of getting to what you want. If you wanted this person to grow, maybe they grew. Most of you, I see a third party situation. I see that you have a lot of history with this King of Pentacles. I'm just really going to have to read it the way I really see it, guys. Like I said, if you know it's a reconciliation, that's fine. But it has to be read this way. Because now of the Knight of Cups and the receiving of the Ace of Cups with the Moon, it's manifested. It's manifested that this person comes back around. Or it's manifested that you manifested this true love into your life, however it is. This is crazy. Keeping the balance between the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. We know that we're having challenging times from the past, but I can see the past as being wonderful. Now I have the Ace of Cups with the Judgment Call of the Emperor of the Three of Cups. And I deserve this reward. The universe with the Judgment says you deserve this reward. This is more giving and taking. What you really want is a give and take relationship of love, something you've manifested, something you intuitively know what's going on as the Knight of Cups comes. Refusing to see the situation at hand. What are you refusing to see? The Six of Pentacles and Herald the Swords. Okay, now I have to look up the Herald the Swords because this is a new deck, my friends. I got this for Mother's Day. So sorry. My mind is not really on this plane over here. I'm like, what was going on? Okay, so the Six of Pentacles and the Herald of Swords, but I have to look up the Herald of Swords. With the Six of Pentacles over here, it's telling you, but this is what you desired. This is what you wanted. This is your wish come true. Six of Pentacles. That's what you wanted. So I gave you what you wanted. This is like gold at the bottom of the wishing well, my friends. This is what your gift is. I gave you a gift. I'm telling you, you know what? You might be, doing whatever you're doing, but they gave you this. I'm going to say for the majority, you got this new person. But however it is, it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I just, that's it. And they want to keep giving to you. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces Cancer. But this is the gift that keeps on giving. You wanted the gift. You manifested the gift with the Moon. You got the Ace of Cups. The horn is blown and said that you've had enough. This is what you deserve. I'm giving you this Emperor. This is a treasure. But you keep refusing to see maybe that this is the way it is because you've invested so much time into the King of Pentacles. Do you understand? This Earth sign. I'm telling you, mostly the third party situation. There's like no denying it. Because it's almost like Spirit is saying, you're done with the King of Pentacles. I'm giving you the Emperor. They're coming in to give you love. Herald the Swords. Here's your gift. You're refusing to see the gift of the Emperor who's sitting there. Or refusing to see that the Emperor has grown into the way you want them to be. Right? Because maybe you manifest, I want them to grow up. I want them to show me more love. I want them to be this way. But you don't see that they've grown. So that could be another situation if you say, I'm not in a third party situation. Okay? That they have changed. Let's put it that way. The gift was of love that they have changed. They will, give you what you want. So Herald the Sword over here is a very interesting, or Herald the, swords. I just have to look these up because I haven't gotten them all down yet. But Herald the Sword says, spying, upsetting news, penetrating insight, quick changes, and decisiveness. So the only thing I can think here is what you're refusing to see is the quick changes that the person made. Right? That's the way I see it. Sorry, that's the way I see it. I don't think it's any of the other way. The only other thing I can think of is that if you're in a third party situation, the Emperor is really watching you. But I don't think it would be upsetting. It's more like refusing to see the quick changes that are going on around you. Right? Because it's a gift. A lot of times we don't see the gift, and the gift came in so fast that it's throwing you off. You don't really recognize it's a gift, because next is the giving and the receiving. So if you're dealing with this person, you wanted them to change and you don't really see them, but yet, they have changed and they want to give you love. And it was the quickest change ever with the world, right? Cycle change. Or this Emperor is actually given to you. It was a gift from the universe, and they're coming in as the Knight of Cups. Or the other person's coming in the Knight of Cups. And that just means that the Pentacles, right, or you, maybe you're dealing with a fire sign as well also. However, right, but they've turned into an Emperor. Let's put it that way. They went from a king to an Emperor. And some of you might even say, yeah, they weren't even a king. They were a damn page. Okay, well, they've turned into the Emperor. So, or a knight. It doesn't matter. Maybe they went from knight to Emperor, however. All I'm saying is there's some kind of swift change over here that you're not refusing, that you're refusing to see the change in the gift. So you have to pull back the veil. The Lord says you need to pull back the veil and see the gift that's given to you. Seek the truth within this situation. Use your intuition with the moon. Because the moon is saying it's also a gift. It's a dream. It's a dream come true. 5 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Swords. That's just self-sabotage in its own way. With a Herald of Pentacles. Okay. So the Herald of Pentacles on the Seek the Truth. This is almost kind of a confusing read. I hope this is making sense for somebody. Because it's kind of confusing. Because it does feel like there's like 2 energies up here with you guys. And they come in as the Knight of Cups. So it's either one way or the other. So this could either be the third party is a new love that you've never experienced before, or it could even be an ex coming through, or it's the person you're already with who you're trying to balance out the situation, but you want them to grow the hell up and love you the way you deserve to be loved, but yet they're saying they already did. You just refuse to see that they've changed. So confusing. It is kind of confusing. So I hope you guys are actually understanding this. It almost makes me feel like this should be like, can't we just cut this and make this 3 different readings? One for each of you? Okay, so Herald the Pentacles over here, my friends, is the new enterprise, the good financial news, and the beginning of education. So we're talking about love over here. So it's saying with his horn, he signaled the beginning of the age of prosperity. So yeah, a lot of you are going to get a lot of money too. You're also changing. Your financial situation is also changing. What in the world is going on? Your finances are changing no matter what. So with this Knight of Cups coming at you, your finances, you might have a wealthy person coming to you. Maybe you don't realize that they're really coming. Maybe you don't really. Okay, if some of you are dealing with a wealthy person, maybe you don't believe that they'll ever do anything. I don't know. I don't know. With the 7 of Swords, it's like self-sabotage. You're not seeing what's going on around you. The 5 of Wands in reverse, it's like you're with the 7 of Swords. 5 of Wands with 7 of Swords, guys. Like, okay, so you got the 5 of Wands, not wanting to keep yourself there. Not wanting to keep yourself trapped, right? You're trying to find the relief in the achievements, trying to understand the achievements of the Herald of the Pentacles, but yet it still feels like you're kind of in like refusal to see the transformation that's taking place around you. Maybe you're having a hard time. If you're dealing with somebody who you wanted them to change, maybe you're just having a hard time believing that this person could change, right? But no matter what, you're still getting a bunch of money in. So you're going to have a bunch of financial news coming in the mid-month, realizing that your finances have changed. Yeah, there it is, the community of the wealthy man. Come on. And then for some of you, it's the main male. I'm telling you, some of you have the despair with the main male. I'm trying to look. I'm telling you, for a lot of you, it's third-party situation. You have this wealthy person. I just don't think that you see that they're really going to. Maybe they are spying on you and really watching you more than you think. Like you're interacting with them. Maybe some of you don't even think of it as a third party. Maybe you're just seeing it as a friendship. But they want to take you on as the Ace of Cups. Unexpected income coming your way, but keeping yourself in concern about the situation. Thanks, Spirit, for making it so interestingly complicated. The only reason I feel like it's complicated is because that Judgment card. I'm blaming the Judgment card. I'm blaming the Karmic card. Okay. Opportunity behind you. Not seeing the overall opportunity behind you, the belief of succeed, and the clarity of belief. Now all of a sudden you believe it. You believe it all. It's like the Seven of Swords. All of a sudden you're having the clarity of I can't believe that this is happening, but I'm going to try to believe whatever it is. I have unexpected income coming, and maybe it's even an inheritance coming through. However it is, but you do have the wealthy man over here saying that the Emperor is the wealthy man, which doesn't surprise me, throughout the community. And then it says you have the main male over here who's in despair, but you have the Knight of Cups. The despair also on the wealthy man is also like, I feel like the despair is between the both of you anyways. The opportunity beckons is with the Two of Pentacles, going to make you have to figure out what it is you need to do. But you don't want to look at the Ace of Cups behind you just now because you're too busy still daydreaming over here about what to do about the situation of the challenging time. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So going from the Two of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, going straight to the Hierophant. New relationship. Believe and succeed that you can have this. Stay out of the Four of Swords. If you guys are really, digging on this wealthy man, and you already have this relationship, but you're like, I've invested a lot of time over here. I don't know if I should take the Emperor. But then again, do I even really have a chance with this wealthy man? Well, it's saying you're self-sabotaging yourself because no matter what, you're still getting... They're still coming through because it was a gift from the universe. The Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Keep yourself out of the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords, you just need to keep yourself out of the Four of Swords. You need to rest and just believe in yourself. Take some time to meditate upon the situation with the Queen of Cups coming in. Guys could be dealing also, like I said, I think I said that already, a Pisces or a Cancer. You have the strength and the clarity belief. Now all of a sudden with the Queen of Cups coming in, as soon as you will see the new love with the Seven of Cups coming in, as you will see this happening with the Seven of Cups. Okay, you guys are dealing with a fire sign. Okay, this is really weird. This is now twice. I don't know what's going on over here, my friends, but I will tell you one thing. If you guys are dealing with a Leo and you're dealing with a Leo, please go watch the Leo reading because now this is definitely going back to that Leo reading. Okay, if you're dealing with a Leo and you know it, please go watch Leo. Leo is talking about almost the same exact thing. Especially if you're in a third-party situation. Only if you're in a third-party situation, because that was a third-party situation. It was about walking away from them walking away, but energies are also reversed, in which they're dealing with a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And even if you know you are Gemini, I don't even think it makes much matters because you're going to take on that Taurus energy anyways because you're a cusp sign. I would definitely go watch the Leo reading because now in the end, now I've got this card and this is the same card that was there and it came out exactly with this card together. And it also has this card that actually starts the whole reading off with this card. So if you guys are dealing with a Leo, please go watch that. Or if you have Leo strong in your chart, please go watch that. Because I'm telling you guys, it tells almost the same exact story. This is crazy. And then it has this card in it as well, talking about riding your Pegasus. Oh my gosh, I don't know what the hell's going on. And then the Justice at the bottom, and that reading is all about justice and truth. And it's about a divine giving of the Ace of Cups. It's all about the Ace of Cups and the divine gift from the universe for karmic reasons. It's got the Judgment, the Justice, the Seven of Cups, the Strength card came out together, and the Three of Wands. So I don't know if the Strength and the Seven of Cups came out absolutely together, but they did right now, which really was kind of crazy because the Strength, these two cards were in that reading, along with the Judgment, Justice, and all those, and the Three of Wands, making you look out to say, here they come. They want you with the Chariot. See? Oh my gosh, here it goes. With the Death card. Oh my gosh. But they're not sure exactly how they're going to move because they're actually in Nine of Swords as well. Because they gave up somebody as well. Now, it could be that the Emperor gave up the Knight of, oh my gosh, because now it's all making sense. It's the same reading. So it could be that the Emperor had to give up somebody as well as you're giving up somebody as well. So it's not just a third-party situation. It's a fourth-party situation because they want to give up their love and you got to give up your love. And if that makes sense to you, please go watch that. It's actually not as confusing as this reading is. It's actually really 100% makes sense. Now, if you guys know that you are not in a third-party situation, this is saying, I'm getting my strength back. I have the Seven of Cups. We will reconcile. Our marriage will come back together because I am recognizing that they did change, and I have the clarity to believe and have strong wills that we can reconcile this situation and have better opportunities to our relationship because that's all I really wanted was them to change. And that's really all I got for you guys. You always know when you have a lot of subscribers in one area because the readings are just crazy. And I have a lot of you Taurus Geminis who won't subscribe. So trying to hit all of you is just like, yes, I got a lot of you. So it's like, but they're saying don't worry because there's a lot of opportunities. And that financial unexpected income is definitely either coming from the wealthy person that you're talking about and who you're going to have a committed relationship with later. And you're really getting in there. But no matter what, that unexpected income is coming to you. So you guys are getting some kind of promotion or something is coming your way no matter what. Whether it's from them or not. Right? Ooh, boy. Okay, guys, I gotta go. That was heavy reading. Till next time. Peace and love.